Welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show.
Hello, Beverly Troop, and welcome to the Real Andy of Beverly Hills Show live today. I am live right now on every single one of my social media platforms and, of course, on my YouTube channel. So, if at some point I am not looking at you, it's because I literally have like 5 cameras in front of me right now. Okay. And I am trying to talk to every single one of you. Girl, I want to say hello to everyone. Let's see who is out there. Hello to my people on Instagram. Hello, Wendy May, Real Housewife of New Jersey Lover, India 333, Sandra McFadden. Hi, Andy. Hi, Sandra. Hello, Diana. Hello, Joe. Hello, Aries. Okay, there is a lot of people. Hello, everyone here on my TikTok. Hello, everyone. Jess, Darlene, Shelly, Malia, user, I don't know, Pink to you, Terry Rissy, Katie, Fuego Mar, Brockful Broke. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone on my Twitter. Hello, everyone on both of my YouTube channels because I am live on both of them. Hello, Tay Tay. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. And of course, I am live on the new social media platform that is called Vinivia that they are trying, I don't know, to survive, I guess. But I'm just here as well. I'm going to be going live everywhere. Okay, guys, I have to tell you before we start, don't forget whenever social media platform you are to like the live. You can like it 1,000 times. It really helps the algorithm and to share the live so we can bring more people. Okay, so I have a great show for you. If you want to call in, you can, but only from my YouTube channel. Okay, because that's where I have the software to receive the calls. I'm gonna be dropping the link a little bit later at the end of the show. Okay, otherwise this will get like very long. So at the end of the show, I'm gonna drop the link. Whoever wants to call, you are more welcome to call in. And for people on my other social media platforms, if you want to call in, you have to go to my YouTube channel, The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, and go into the live so you can call in. Okay. But you can still stay there and leave me all of your comments. I'm going to be reading comments during the whole live. All right. Okay, guys, I have a great show for you. There is a lot of news that happened between yesterday and today, and we need to go through all of this. We're going to be talking about the Vanderpump Rules, of course. We're going to be talking about the Real Housewife of New Jersey. I have, of course, the tea about the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills and everything that is going on. Dorit, Kyle Richards, the whole thing. We're going to be talking a little bit about Summer House. Then we're going to go down the pop culture streets because we need to talk about Hailey Bieber. We need to talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry with some like weird shit that they're putting out there. And we need to talk a little bit about Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt because, girl, those two are about to kill each other. But don't go anywhere because at the end of the show, I have the juiciest part, which are my breaking news. Yesterday, Bravo brought a lot of news that we definitely need to discuss. Okay? Guys, tomorrow I'm actually filming a very fun episode for my podcast and my Patreon. Okay? So make sure to check those out on Spotify and Patreon if you want to look into it. It's going to be a very fun panel. That's what I can tell you right now. Okay? All right, guys. So I think with that, it is time to just start this shit. Let's open our portal and let's go down into the Bravoverse. Where's the Bravoverse? Hello, Cherry China. How are you, girl? How are you? How is everyone doing today? Okay. Um, Let me know. As usual, people here on YouTube is the sound is okay. I just want to make sure that everything is working out. Okay. All right, guys. So let's welcome to the Bravoverse and let's talk about all of these things that are going on today, girl. So yesterday we talked about Vanderpump Rules and how Chef Penny it was like coming forward with like some allegations, and basically yesterday was just leaked a conversation with Chef Penny, where she was kind of like saying some things about Ariana and Katie Maloney, but not really going too much into deep, other than the truth will prevail. Like the things are not like they're happening because Chef Penny was being accused of trying to get the trademark of something about her, so Ariana and Katie could not open the sandwich shop, and people were calling her petty, people were calling her, sneaky, and like all kind of names, because it kind of like didn't make a lot of sense. She said that the reason why Ariana and Katie did not get the trademark of the name was because it was like too expensive for them. But then we learned that it was like $70. So like I was like, I don't think these girls have spent like over like $1 million trying to open this sandwich shop for not spend $70 on a trademark. Like it kind of like doesn't make sense, right? Well, people were calling out Chef Penny for like, I don't know, lie. But today, this girl was like, "You will not be messing with me, bitch." Okay. And she came forward, did a whole ass interview with the Sun, and she is mentioning it all. Okay. So I'm going to go through some of the things that she said because, girl, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know who is right and who is wrong. But she says that there is a lot of things that were edited out of the show that are not like they are trying to make us believe. And, well, I don't know. She says, once they agree on email that they agree to my terms that I should proceed with the work, the intent by California law, I am a partner. I own 10% of the business, Penny share. 10% of the entire brand and of the gross. I wasn't I wasn't going to go do auditioning on anybody, but 10% of every time they took money out of the business, I will take money out of the business. The Food Network chef went on to explain that she has email proof and text messages proving she was and still is a partner, something that Ariana and Katie have been denying. They literally said on the show, "Oh, it's not like we are the Three Musketeers. We are not partners." But apparently, she has the proof that they are. She says, "We didn't sign a contract. There is an intent. I send them, and they are like, okay, just email us everything you want, and we'll run it by our attorneys." So I have the email. I send them everything that I wanted, which was a monthly fee, and then the percentage of the entire something about her brand, not of one store. Penny said that she never signed a contract because it took months to get the first draft from the girl's lawyer, and the contract was not what they agreed on. We get the first draft, and there's so much bullshit in there that I was like, wait a second, this is not what we agreed on. They were like, "Oh, we'll give you 10% of profit best over 3 years," explaining she wouldn't be able to receive the 10% until 3 years have passed. And another unreasonable clause she didn't agree on was that they stated they could terminate the contract at any time with no cause. and she will lose all of her interest earned immediately. Chef Penny confirmed that she was paid a chunk of money by the Vanderpump Rules stars, not as much as they made from selling merchandise, she claimed, but did not say how much she still owed. Now, what was not shown on the show is, well, okay, I'm just trying to like go into like the important parts. It all started when Lisa, who Penny claimed didn't want anything to do with the business, connect her with the TV personalities. I was like, yeah, I'm happy to jump in. I would love to be part of this with you guys. I really help you grow. And then Ariana was like, we would love to be able to pay you. I'm sure you're worth a lot, but we can't afford what it's going to cost right now. And maybe we can work out to give you a percentage of the business, not a percentage of the profit of this little restaurant. So I said, okay, we hugged, they filmed, and it was great. Vanderpump Rules viewers watched as Penny oversaw the receipts and even was there when the cast tasted the sandwiches she had curated. Penny dealt with everything with the city, with the landlord, getting the permits, doing all the sketching, and so forth, she claimed, and even meet with people at 2 in the morning in hopes of getting the Los Angeles eatery up and running. She and her husband, Jonathan Lee Borsuk, helped file the trademark for something about her in August of 2023. After they gave her the okay to fill out an application and proceed with the filing, as seen in text messages exchanged from 2023 between her and Katie and Ariana. Now, after Katie confirmed that Chef Penny was no longer involved in something about her, Penny told the U.S. Sun that there was never a formal conversation between her and the business owners. They just stopped talking to me. Meanwhile, I was still doing all the work. They don't even have the audacity to sit down with me. I am not some effing garbage you pick up on the side of the street. I have a reputation in the industry, and that pisses me off more than anything. I have a stake in something about her. I might not be involved, but I have a stake in it. I never agreed to walk away, and I did all this work. She isn't even sure what to do about the trademark because the girls haven't been in touch with the chef, even though she is a phone call away and they can reach out anytime. At this time, Penny does not have plans to attend any of the grand opening festivities for something about her, even after it took years to open amid multiple setbacks. They will hopefully succeed, but it will be difficult given that they are really unable to be on top of it with all of they have going on. I know that it would have been a huge success and grown had I stayed on board. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so this is crazy. Look, business wise, I think I don't know we're gonna stand with this, okay? Because again, Chef Penny is bringing receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything that you usually need to prove a conversation. Now, the part that I don't quite get is that there is no written contract. You know, there is no written contract to actually say that she was a partner. I know that there is, I'm not a lawyer, but I think there is something that is called a verbal contract, you know? And I think that in some places that could be accepted as proof. I don't know if this is going to be one of those instances, you know? Josie says that doesn't give her any ownership in the business. She never signed a contract. Exactly. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. Given that even her own husband is a lawyer, I will not understand why there was not a contract put in place. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we how involved have we really seen Ariana and Katie be with the restaurant on the show, other than filming for a random, interviewing process when the thing was not going to be open for months to come, and when they did the tasting, it was with Chef Penny. I think I don't know if Chef Penny is 100% right, but I think the truth might be in the middle. Now there is something that I do agree here, and is that if Katie Maloney and Ariana Madix are not on top of this restaurant, it will fail. Restaurant businesses are very hard to maintain. Look, even if you don't like it, like Schwartz and Sandy's, Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz are over there all the time. Okay, trying to make sure that everything is running smoothly, trying to bring people, trying to bring the fans all the time, and it has been working out for what, like over a year now. You know, if you go to Jax's place, Jax is there with Brittany all the time. So you have to be there constantly. Now Ariana has so much things going on for herself. You know, Chicago and Love Island and all the collaborations and everything going on, is she gonna have the time? Does she really knows what this entails? Now, the only thing that I can tell you is Katie Maloney. She has a lot of experience in restaurants. She literally grew up with a restaurant, so this might be the piece who could save something about her. But definitely, someone needs to be there all the time. Otherwise, that restaurant is gonna fail. Right now, look, I live very close to Robertson. Okay, I pass there all the time, but we are always driving. This is a restaurant that is going to be in the middle of Soar and the Abbey. But here in LA, we don't walk. We don't walk anywhere. We only walk when we go to do a hike. You know, so everything is very much about drive, drive, drive. So I don't know how much people, apart from the fans who wants to go to the place, are actually gonna be walking by. So they really need to find a way to be bringing all of these people, inside of this restaurant every single day, because I have seen so many businesses right there on Robertson try and fail. Now, there is a project in the future that the city of West Hollywood wants to transform Robertson into a walking kind of like avenue. But girl, there was like even big restaurants like Bossa Nova, which is a huge Brazilian kind of like chain restaurant here in LA. That shit is gone. There was a hamburger place over there, literally in front of the Abbey, where we will all go to get food drunk. That shit is gone. Like there are so many businesses on that street that they just not work out. So they definitely need to put a lot of effort if they want to make this business to be a success. Now, my thing is that also, if they don't clear things up with Chef Penny, I think she can be petty enough to do a whole battle, especially once the restaurant is open, especially once it start making money. I feel that she's gonna be like, no, bitch, where is my money? Where is my money? And this could be bad because the trademark is still like under her name. I think so. Like under Chef Penny's name. So I don't know. Someone is gonna have to give. And I to be very honest with you, if I was Ariana and Katie, I will be working with Chef Penny because she does have a reputation and she does have a good business thing going on, and you need someone like that on your corner. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. Let's see. Someone over here said, "I'm over Ariana. She's making choices and then pulling the victim card." Well, that's something that we're definitely gonna be talking in tomorrow's show that you do not want to miss on Spotify and Patreon. Okay. Hello, Erin. How are you? Hello, JC. Hello, Trey. She says, hi, everyone. Restaurants are difficult businesses. Yes, no matter if they are big or small, they are very hard um, business to maintain. Everyone who has a restaurant, ask Lisa like how hard it is. Lisa is literally on every single one of her restaurants as much as she can. She will go to Vegas. She now goes to Lake Tahoe here in LA. You will see her doing rounds, and she has been doing this shit for like over 30 years. Okay, so it's going to be hard. Hi, Freddie. How are you? All right, guys. So let me know what you guys think on the comments below when it comes to Vanderpump Rules and something about her. I'm curious to try it. I kind of want to go to the premiere, well, not premiere, to the opening of the restaurant. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I kind of like really want to try it. They made such a big deal about the sandwiches that I really really want to try it. So we'll see. All right, guys. Now it is time to talk about the Real Housewife of New Jersey. Girl. Okay, let's just dive in because I know a lot of you wants to get toxic right away, but let's just go into the news. The first thing that I have to say is I don't know why, but the M&Ms are on the loose. Okay, so last night it was like around 12:30 or 1 a.m. and I start receiving notifications on my phone and I look onto them and are notifications from YouTube saying that one of my videos was report and that they were gonna take it down. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? And I went into the video and it was this very, very old video. Not very old, but like a year ago or about when I expose all of the truth behind Pizza Oven Gate, between Margaret and Teresa and Joe Gorga and Luis Relas, and that part that Margaret Josephs has, paid someone to get the pizza oven to take it to the reunion, the whole thing, right? And that was like a very old video. And I was like very curious. I was like, why will someone be reporting this very old video? Okay, now I appealed to YouTube, and YouTube still decided to take down the video. The only thing that I could come is like someone is trying to bury the truth, or trying to like delete all of those videos surrounding that topic from social media. But I was also thinking that is kind of dumb. Like the information is out there. Like we already know about this. So like why will something do something like that? That I don't play when it comes to my YouTube anymore. So I'm not gonna like re-upload the video or anything. And also, I don't save all of my videos. Like, bitch, I used to do like 6 videos a day. I am not gonna be saving all of those videos for years. I literally once I upload the videos to YouTube, they disappear from my storage thing, right? So I was like, whatever, you want to delete the video, but the information is out there. We already know that Margaret Joseph pays someone to buy an oven and bring it to the reunion in order to try to do something against Louis and Teresa. So anyways, that happened last night. It was very unexpected. I was like, okay, but whatever, right? And now today we're gonna talk because everyone is doing press. Girl, Margaret Josephs went on Access Hollywood and she is talking about, I mean, you can see the hate that this girl has for Teresa Giudice, for Jennifer Aiden, for Jackie Goldschneider. She even talks down Jennifer Fessler, which is supposed to be another one of her good friends. Margaret has no good friends. Okay, she will throw anyone under the bus at this point. Okay, she basically says that of course that Teresa need to be fired. That she, Melissa, and Rachel will be able to continue with the show on their own. Doing what? Doing what? Talking about the family that is never on camera and that they actually don't claim you and you are kind of like obsessed with them. Are we gonna be talking about the long lost sister of Melissa Gorga? Like, or are we gonna be talking about, Rachel's feud as a Ninja Turtle looking man trying to be a housewife? Like, what is going to be the storyline if there is no Teresa or Jennifer aiding into the mix? Hmm? I just don't get it. But yeah, she goes over. She calls Jackie, of course, Judah. She calls Jackie like uh, fake, that she's just doing this for attention, that she's just doing this to save her 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 space on the show. And then she also goes on and calls out Jennifer Fessler for wanting to be friends with Teresa, calling it very coincidental. Girl, don't blame them because they know what is good for them. Teresa Giudice is the show. Teresa Giudice is Real Housewife of New Jersey. Okay. Now is the friendship going to be real between Jennifer Fessler, Jackie Goldschneider, and Teresa? Only time will tell. Like I told, I don't know if you remember this, but when I was on Teresa's podcast, I asked her, I was like, "Do you think that this friendship is going to be real? Or are you worried?" And Teresa went into these friendships with an open heart. She's like, "Well, I am just not gonna live my life walking on eggshells. If they want to be my friends, I will accept them as my friends." So we just have to wait and see. Maybe there is a little bit of saving their spot, maybe, but I don't think that is a wrong thing when you are opening your eyes to all of the bullshit that Margaret has been doing and putting out there. Okay, because at the end of the day, especially Jackie Goldschneider, who was under the spell of Margaret for so long, she knows what Margaret is capable of. Okay, so I actually have to applaud Jackie for having the balls, or will I say the ovaries, to say, you know what, F you, I'm gonna give you this bitch, talk to the hand, and just leave that toxic environment right there. Now I'm curious to see how Jennifer Fessler is gonna like react to all of this, because Jennifer Fessler has a more strong attitude than even Jackie Goldschneider. And I love, for example, on the first episode, Jennifer told or to Margaret's face was like, Teresa has not done anything to me. Teresa has been amazing to me. I am not gonna stop being friends with Teresa. So do you, boo? Do you, right? Now talking about a little bit more, Teresa, of course, she's also doing a lot of press right now, and I love that she is being so open about everything. Now she is talking about all of the BS that is happening on the social media war and how they want to pin a lot of bullshit on Teresa, you know, when it has nothing to do with her. The whole thing, oh, she paid bloggers, she paid this, she did that. Where? Like this whole thing with Gabriella, that I will not get into it like for too long, because I am not interested on this person right anymore. It's a bunch of BS. Okay, there has been so much misinformation, so much lies being told, and we all know that this is coming from Margaret. Margaret has been doing this for years. We have literally seen Margaret Josephs hang out with all kind of bloggers, like sending gifts, trying to do the most. Girl, remember what happened to me at BravoCon? That was a real thing. You know, the people next to me at the panel where Teresa was there, right? They were literally talking about how they got paid to boo and to do all of the things to Teresa and Louis every single time that they will talk. Okay, so the level of toxicity that there is in New Jersey is insane. And it's all coming from Margaret Josephs. Margaret Josephs is the head. She has all of her minions doing all of her dirty job. But Margaret is right there pulling all of the strings, because guess what? She knows that if she goes in a fight against Teresa, she will not win that fight. She tried once, she lost. So now she's pulling those strings, with Melissa, with Rachel, with all of with now with Daniel Cabral, like trying to move everything over there, right? Pretty Nikki says, I agree, Jackie is a real one. And yep, I remember that it was planned. Yes. M says, what is a coincidence is that anyone who takes any interest with Teresa suddenly becomes a liar. Marsh and Melissa praised Jackie before, how smart she was, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. The only thing I want to know is why did Gabriella Page flip? What was the reason? Again, I am not gonna get into that mess because that is involving a lot of Instagram pages, and we are here to talk about real housewives and to talk about real celebrities and not wannabe housewives who want to create all of this fake information out there. Okay. So to me, at this point, this Gabriella girl is literally like Patrick Summers. Do you guys remember Patrick Summers and all of the bullshit that that guy did here on Beverly Hills and tried to do on Salt Lake City? The same shit, guys. Okay. So, anyways, Jackie actually talking about Jackie Goldschneider, she also went on doing some press, and she said, let me see over here. She said that she's blasting Melissa Gorga for always trying to be strategic and hopes that Bravo fires people she doesn't like. And she talks about all of the pictures that they love to take and being like, the dream team, we are a family, we are always together. Trying, and I think that she thinks that Bravo is going to be like, oh, if we always have like this group, then everything is going to be okay. I feel that when it comes to New Jersey, it's getting extremely toxic to the point that even the fans and the people doing all of this bullshit is going to affect the show, you know? Um, but I also believe that as long as Teresa is on the show, she's not going anywhere. Okay. And that, I mean, you can love her, hate her, whatever you want. Teresa is the show. Teresa has been giving us everything. Teresa knows how to create reality TV. She was born to be a reality TV star. Okay. And she has done so much. Probably I will say after Bethany Frankel, Teresa Giudice has been the housewife who has used her platform to do the most and to do a lot of money. Okay. Now, of course, Teresa is not as millionaire as Bethany Frankel, but I'm saying, I mean, she really knows how to use reality TV to her advantage, and that's what makes her a good reality TV star. Okay, a lot of people get wants to get like personal or offended or whatever. It's all about the reality TV show. It's all about what is going to sell, and just a few housewives knows how to do this. Lisa Vanderpump, uh, Tamara Judge. There are this kind of housewife who knows how to work the camera on their favor and knows how to push their career. In order to do what it needs to do. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much everything that is going on right now in New Jersey when it comes to like news wise. So Candy Love says, "What are you expecting from Dubai, girl?" I talked on a show like I want to say a couple days ago. Look into it on my YouTube channel. Of all of the tea that I know from Dubai, I can tell you Dubai is going to be killing it. Now, the only thing that it worries me a little bit when it comes to Dubai is that it was filmed so long ago that now I don't know how. Like even the reunion is going to be filmed what like a year after they finish filming. You know what I mean? But Dubai is going to be very very good. I can tell you that a lot of friendships are shift. We will be seeing a lot of true colors. Okay, that's how this was described to me. A lot of true colors. That doesn't mean bad things, but a lot of people are gonna show us who they really are. Okay, I can tell you that Lisa Milan is done so. Okay, and her relationship with Chanel Ayan done so because till this day they're still feuding. Okay, and they filmed that shit a year ago. The betrayal was real. All right, but go if you want to get all the tea, go and look for my video on my YouTube channel. Okay, everything is in there. All right. Now, let's talk about the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills because yesterday, girl, was one of those days when everything freezes because there are news everywhere. Yes, I told you. I told you a long time ago. I have been giving you this tea for a very long time ago, and it's finally out there. Dorit Kemsley and PK are done so. Now, it's so funny to me how they want to, like, for a moment, recreate everything that Kyle and Mauricio did, especially by putting the joint statement. But it's like, girl, come on. We all know that this was happening for a while. We all know that PK is not treating you well. We all know that you are probably tired of filing that fake insurance claims, allegedly. So just like, do you? No, I'm going to read you the statement. Dorit says, "We as a couple have been subject to a lot of speculation about our marriage. We have had our struggles over the last few years and continue to work through them as two people who love each other and share two amazing children together. To safeguard our deep friendship and maintain a harmonious environment for our children, we have made the mutual and difficult decision to take some time apart and reevaluate our relationship while we prioritize our children. We appreciate your love and support while we continue to do the work necessarily throughout this journey. With love, Dorit and PK." Now, this literally is happening as the cameras are just being picked up. Now, remember what I told you on a video some time ago? Yes, Bravo told Dorit, "Bitch, you are demoted. You are down. You have the crappy contract. Okay? If you want to maintain your diamond, it's up to you. You will have, first of all, to bring it, to create a lot of drama. And second of all, you have to be honest about your relationship. We will not do the same shit that Kyle Richards did of keeping it under the radar, of not talking about anything, of like hush hush. No, you will bring it all. Those are the only way we will keep you on the show. That doesn't mean that she got her diamond back. Now she's doing the job. So eventually, we're gonna have to wait and see how this one actually works out, and if she does what it really needs to get her diamond back. For now, she was promised 3 to 4 episodes. It's going to be interesting, but it's not a surprise to anyone. Uh, I have to say, honestly, because I have not been on Team Dorit whatsoever, but I have to say, good for her for doing what it needs to be done. At the end of the day, I will say we are on a reality show, people. We are on a reality show. So you have to tell us everything. Period. It is what it is. You have to just do it. I don't care about your kids. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about anything. You are on a reality show. You want to keep your feelings secret. You have to not talk about anything. Don't be on a reality TV show. To me, it is that simple. And if I was Dorit, I will be throwing everyone and their moms under the bus. I will be being like, this man was not nice to me. This man treated me horrible. This man cheated on me. Girl, right now, right now, uh, there is nothing that will sell more than a woman who is going through a major thing because of their husband or their man. So if she plays her cards well, she could even revive all of her dead endeavors. The wedding dress shed, the bathing suit shed. Like, she will get everything if she plays her cards right, but she needs to do what it needs to be done. Period. Okay. So I'm happy that she's taking the first step, but I'm gonna need to be seeing more. Okay, girl. Look, I mean, before we continue, I love these comments. Um, Anna dot bomb is saying, "Are you being paid by Teresa?" Bitch, I wish I was being paid for Teresa. I wish, you know, because bitch, I need the money. I need those coins. I wish that I was being paid by Teresa. I wish I was being paid by any housewife or Bravo at this point. No, I just stand up for what is right. Okay. So Anna dot bomb. No, I am not being paid by Teresa. I am doing what I feel is right, and I love Teresa, and I will always love Teresa. But I get comments like that every single time that I'm talking about someone that people are not liking. Are you paying by this? Are you paying by Lisa? Are you paying by blah blah blah? Girl, no one is getting paid other than the people that Margaret Joseph is paying. Those have been proved. Those payments, Margaret and Melissa Gorga, those the ones that are paying people. I haven't not even received a thank you note, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's go back into Beverly Hills. So yeah, Dorit, do you do the right thing? You can save your diamond. Don't make the same mistakes that Erica Jane did or that Kyle Richards did. Okay. Now Kyle Richards. There was a lot of talk if Kyle Richards is returning or not to the show. Last time that I heard, it was like she really did not know because guys, Bravo checked every single one of the housewives, not only Dorit. They want a good next season and they want stop with the secrets and stop with the bullshit. Producers are tired of having to film a show with people who are so fake about their lives and what is going on with them. So they check every single one of them. Okay. They were no more hiding problems with your relationship. Okay. Time to bring real storylines. We do not want to see any more of you buying horses. We don't want to see you talking about your exes anymore. We want real storylines moving forward. So you either bring it or you are leaving. Okay. And I think that's why everyone was kind of like a little bit like shake when it comes to Beverly Hills. That's why Kyle Richards did, for the first time ever, really was considering not returning to the show because they were like, you need to talk about Morgan Wade. You need to talk about the real shit going on your on your marriage. How are you going to be moving forward? All of that, needs to be discussed. Now, Mauricio Mansky did an interview and he confirmed that Kyle Richards is in fact returning to the Real House of Beverly Hills and that she already started filming. Now, this is coming from Mauricio Mansky, so there is no confirmation from Kyle. But yeah, I think I kind of like knew that she was gonna come back to the show. I think by this point she's so used to it, and it is so much part of her life that that it is just what it is. I guess, right? So, anyways, let me see what you guys are saying over here. What high school is this? I know Margaret and Melissa need to go. Sounds like they just chase fame. Do you think Erica Jane knew or was just speculating a couple years ago? I think she knew. I think she saw some things, and she was trying to save a spot, and being like, well, fuck it, they just need to do something. So I do believe that she knew because even though Reed says over here that they have been having troubles for some years, So I do believe that she knew. I wonder if Erica is going to get the same treatment. According to what I heard, again, yes, they checked every single one of them. Every single one of the housewives was checked. If you want to move forward, you need to be real. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that real is gonna look for Miss Erica Jane. Um. All right. Let's see. Okay. So that's it from Beverly Hills. Girl, I know there is just so much. Let's talk very quickly about Summer House. Do we need to talk about that? Maybe I talk about that tomorrow because we're still like I mean, I have like 15 minutes and there is a lot of tea. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, let's leave the Bravo verse for now and let's go very quickly into the pop culture street. All right, everyone. Welcome to the Pop Culture Street. I'm going to try to go very fast through this because the breaking news, there is a lot that we need to talk, okay? But anyways, girl, yesterday everywhere Hailey Bieber is pregnant with Justin Bieber's baby. And like, girl, the world lose its shit because this has been out there, not out there, but like people have been talking about this for a while, and everyone was like, no, yes, no, yes, maybe yes, maybe not. They were hiding it, whatever. I think it's pretty normal, when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to tell anyone until I think the third month or something like that. So I think that's what they were trying to do. I think that maybe has something to do with like the pictures that Justin Bieber was posting the other day that he was crying. Maybe it was about the baby being happy. I don't know, all of that. But um, yes, they are pregnant. So congratulations to the happy couple. I think we need to like finally let them go. There are people still trying to talk about Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Is like, bitch, just move on. Just move over because that thing is never gonna happen. Okay. Hello, Shady Katie. How are you? All right. So let's talk about some things are crazy, guys. Apparently, Meghan Markle, okay, told Prince Harry that she received a visit from Princess Diana from the other side. Girl, can you imagine? So, anyways, let me read you this very quickly. According to Kinsey Schofield on the Outspoken Uncle podcast, hosted by Dan Wootton, that's exactly what happened on Sunday's episodes. Kinsey claimed that Princess Beatrice overheard Meghan Markle discussing the shocking moment with Prince Harry during Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee. And they say at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, when Harry and Meghan were in that room, we kind of saw them peeking out. Allegedly, Beatrice overheard Meghan say to Prince Harry, your mom talked to me this morning during yoga, and she's really glad that we are here. Look, it's not that I don't believe because I'm a big believer on the other side and receiving visits and like I have a lot of stories about that. But girl, I don't know. Like, why will Princess Diana will appear to Meghan Markle and not to Prince Harry? I don't know. That's the kind of questions that I get into my mind. And during yoga, like, were you doing like I don't know the warrior pose, and then she kind of like came in there and be like, "Hey, girl," like I can't. I can't. Um, she said this person says that the that they were 100% trying to manipulate her husband. That this is a tactic from Meghan Markle to manipulate Prince Harry. Okay, it says when Meghan realized she had this in with Prince Harry, she went into actress mode and started studying her character, and that character being Princess Diana. She knew what she wanted. Meghan has always pursued men to elevate her, whether it be with Trevor Engelson, her ex husband in Hollywood, or whether it be with the chef in Toronto. Girl, someone is getting personal here. And then doubling down on her criticism, Shufield added she doesn't think Lady D Real Ghost would have been supportive of the couple at all, saying, I think that Diana will be appalled at their behavior and at the way that they hurt the family. Would it be though? Because I mean, Princess Diana was not that happy with the royals either. But I don't know. Yes, yes, and dog, you are right. That family, it's so dark. So many shit happening. Anyways, that's it from the Royals for now. Now let's talk very quickly about Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt because those two are going into this nasty divorce. You know, they are like going after each other, and now apparently there are this security guy who is trying to come forward saying that Angelina Jolie pushed the kids to avoid Brad Pitt. Okay, so it says that on court documents filed in LA Superior Court and obtained by the Daily Mail, former British SAS soldier Tony Webb, who worked security for Angelina from the 2000s to 2020, claimed he and other employees were fired after being court to testify in the family court case. Tony claimed that Angelina assistant Michael Vieira called him to try and dissuade two bodyguards contracted by Tony's security company from testifying in her custody battle against Brad Pitt. He alleged, during the call, Mr. Vieira told me that he had heard that two contractors who have provided personal security for Miss Jolie through SRS Global might be testifying in the family court case. Mr. Vieira then asked me to stop these two individuals from testifying. I understood that Mr. Vieira was making this request on behalf of Miss Jolie. I explained to Mr. Vieira that I had no power to stop them because they were independent contractors and not employees. Um, Mr. Vieira then told me that his call should serve as a reminder that those individuals had entered into non-disclosure agreements with Ms. Jolie and that I should remind them of that and tell them that if they testify in the family law case, Ms. Jolie will sue them. One of the two individuals, Rolf Fosler, specified that he intended to testify regardless of the NDA if he received a court subpoena. When Mr. Foster told me this, he also told me that if asked, he will testify about the statements he overheard that Ms. Jolie made to the children, encouraged them to avoid spending time with Mr. Pitt during custody visits. Now, I mean, this is nasty and everything, but my question is, wasn't there like a huge altercation between Brad Pitt and the kids, and allegedly it got physical, and Angelina had to get in the middle? Like, girl, if this man is hitting my kids, do you think that I'm going to be like, go, baby, go spend time with your daddy? Doesn't matter that he tried to kill you. Like, what? Bitch, please. Like on this case, I will be like, yes, I will be like, I mean, you don't want to be around him, don't be around him. Like, look at what happened. I don't know. I mean, if everything that happened into the inside of that airplane is truth, it will take a lot of accountability for Brad Pitt in order for their kids to wanting to spend time with him. Also, most of these kids are already teenagers up, so I think they know how to make their own decisions. But anyways, girl, you know. So, anyways, I will be helping them stay clear too, right, Shady Katie? Like, I was like, what? Like, what is going on here? Anyways, yeah. So that's it, guys. I told you I'm trying to go very fast because I want to go into the breaking news. So that's it from the pop culture streets. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below about everything. But don't go anywhere because it is time to go into the juiciest part of the show, and that are the breaking news. All right, breaking news, everyone, because yesterday Bravo broke the internet again with all of the news that they dropped about many shows on Bravo and Andy Cohen. Okay, so before I start, I just dropped the link on the chat. If anyone wants to call, you can start calling right now, and I will bring the calls at the end of the breaking news. Okay, if you want to, if you're not, it's okay. Again, for my people on all of the other social media platforms, you have to jump into my YouTube channel, The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, if you want to call. Okay? All right, guys. So, yesterday, a bunch of shows got renewed, a bunch of news really happened. Okay? The first one, and I think the most important one, is that What Happens Live was renewed for another season, and they basically came forward uh, saying that the investigation against Andy Cohen, you know, has now been complete and that he is on the clear of every single one of those nasty allegations. Okay. Now it is important to say that the investigation was not made by Bravo because that would be too biased. They had to hire a third company thing, to come in and do the whole investigation. And they were the ones who now are clearing Andy Cohen and saying, no, he did not sexually did anything to these ladies. He was not doing white snow with any of the housewives. He like none of that shit happened. So they completely clear Daddy Andy Cohen, and now he can come back into doing what we love, what he is good, and what nobody else can do like him, which is running housewives, running What Happens Live, interviewing, doing reunions, doing everything. Okay. They say that the claims were found to be totally unsubstantiated. Girl, that's a big word. Latino moment. You know what I mean. Now let's move into the shows. Girl, the Ballet is getting a season two. Officially just got renewed for another season. I knew it. The Ballet is the moment. Such a good show. That show is giving me everything. Every episode, I have been like, it is so good. Now, there's still no word if a reunion is going to happen after Chris and Doty said that a reunion is likely not to be happening, which I think it will be such a huge mistake to not have a reunion. Uh, However, Kristen did said on another podcast that cameras picked up at the very end. So we will be getting some closure on some of the storylines. But Bravo and everyone out there, guys, go on every single social media platform and tag Bravo and tell them, bitch, we want a reunion. Okay? Tell them we want a reunion. Hashtag the Valley at Bravo TV. We need a reunion, okay? We need to know what this Michelle Cheater girl is gonna be doing now that we all know the truth about her little endeavors, outside of her marriage. And a lot of other things. So yes, get into that. But the Valley is getting a second season. Now, Summer House has also been renewed for another season, which is not a surprise because this season has been one of the most highest rated or watched seasons so far. This season has been really, really, really good. Now, who is going to return to the show? We have no idea, but it has been renewed. Now, a show that has not been renewed yet, but it might be because it's right now on the air, is Summer House Martha's Vineyard, which, by the way, it's also a great show, but we're going to have to wait and see because it was not announced a renewal for Summer House Martha's Vineyard. Now, Southern Hospitality has officially been renewed for season three, and they just launched production on. I'm sorry, they will launch in production in early June. So, our guys from Southern Hospitality are returning for a third season, which girl also. I mean, so sorry, just Bravo. They are geniuses. Every single one of these shows are so good, except for Potomac. Potomac was so bad. But you know what? Yes, now I have bad news for Southern Hospitality fans because Mikael, Lucia, and Oshin are not going to be returning to the show. hmm So you need to expect new faces. I am very sad for Lucia. I think that she actually is good. And Oshin is the guy that you love to hate. But I love how like open he was, how like crazy he was. So I'm very surprised that he was not picked up for another season. But yes, he is returning. The rest of the cast will be returning for next season. Okay. Now, also renew with all of these. Whew, are Married to Medicine, of course, they already start filming, Top Chef, Southern Charm, uh, the whole Below Deck series, which they don't specify, but I'm guessing it's Below Deck Med, Below Deck Down Under, Below Deck Sailing Yacht, and I don't know about Below Deck Adventure thing, you know. Real Housewife of Atlanta officially returns. Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. Real Housewife of Orange County. Real Housewife of Miami. Real Housewife of New York. Real Housewife of Potomac. And Real Housewife of Salt Lake City. All of the Real Housewives are returning, with the exception so far of the Real Housewife of Dubai, because they, I guess they are expecting to see how this second season is gonna work out, once it airs on June 2nd. All right. Not only that, Bravo greenlight two new shows, which I'm like, I don't know. Like, one of them I can see happening. The other one I'm like, I don't get it. But apparently one of them is has a working title, but it has been called so far "Making It in Manhattan," and it's going to be about a group of friends trying to make it in Manhattan. Okay. So I hope that is going to be at least interesting. Now, the other one is called On Safari, also a working title, and is set in the heart of South Africa Bush and explore the spectacular world of the most luxurious safari experiences and the international group of guides who create once in a lifetime moments for their adventure seeking clientele. Mm, I don't know. I wish that they will do Real Girlfriends in Paris season 2. I think that show was actually kind of good, and they didn't give her like a chance. But like this whole safari thing, it doesn't sound like good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in uh the other. I can't believe they didn't pick up Below Deck Down Under. Captain Jason had a fan base. We don't know. We don't know. It's not that they did not pick it up. Maybe I forgot to mention it. It just says Below Deck, so we are supposing that they actually pick up the whole Below Deck franchise. But like, uh, we have no idea. So we're gonna have to wait and see. So yeah, a lot of shows, a lot of happiness coming into our ways. Um, let's wait and see. Also they should bring back Real Housewife of Dallas. Come on, give us what we want, girl. Give us what we want. We need the Real Housewife of Dallas back. I miss my girls. So, anyways, girl, that's it for today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for every single one of you. Let me see if I can. This is a new phone. Is there instant? Oh, yeah. So, you know that I be giving you every. Oh, shoot. This is a new account. Anyways. So, anyways, guys, before we go, it is time to give shout outs to all of the collaborations and everything that I have going on, and every single way that you can support my YouTube channel. Okay, Mother's Day is around the corner, literally 2 days away. You are still have a chance to buy your gift. Okay, so if your mom, your sister, your cousin, your grandmother, your aunt, whatever, is part of the Broadly troop, you can actually get her a personalized message from me to them. I have a promotion going on my Cameo, so take advantage of it right now. Go on, the link is on the description below, or go to cameo.com and look for the real Andy of Beret Hills. You can get her a Cameo right now, and it will definitely be on time for Mother's Day. Now, if you want something more physical, as you know, I have my collaboration with Rose Forever. Girl, look at this. This is also the perfect gift for your mom. Okay, these are beautiful flowers and they last up to a year. Let me see if I can bring the other one. I have so many bouquets here, but every single one of them is so beautiful. Look at this one, for example. Like, they are very beautiful. Um, they ship everywhere. So just go to roseforever.com and don't forget to use my discount code Andy40 and you will get $40 off your order. Okay, roseforever.com. Oh, eh, sorry. Uh, anyways, also my collaborations with Liquid IV, and Beauty You, they are all very active. The links will be in the description with all of the discount codes and all of that. You can also check my merch on my YouTube. I have all Bravo merch. If you love Bravo, all sizes, different colors, they ship everywhere. I have hoodies, t-shirt, mugs, like the whole thing, right? Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. As you know, I am everywhere. So you can find me as Real Andy BH on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Benivia, on Threads, on Facebook, everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, because we need to keep this family growing and growing. Don't forget to like this video, like this live, share this video with all of your friends and family, and I'll see you I'll see you with the show next week on Monday. But again, tomorrow, guys, tomorrow on my Spotify and my Patreon, I will be dropping an amazing video, an amazing collaboration that I'm going to be making with some fun people that you do not want to miss. Okay. On Spotify, you can find my podcast. It's called Let's Talk About This Mess. Okay. So go look into it and subscribe to it. It's for free. And if you want to get the video portion of the podcast, then go to my Patreon, The Real Andy of Beverly Hills, and also subscribe to it. All right. Again, all of these are amazing ways to support my channel. Thank you very much. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, and Dub, Shady Katie, Mademoiselle H, and Q and DJ. I'm sorry, Tate the Savior, Freddie, the Audacity, Claudia Enrique, Laura P, Karen Bieber, Rocken 2, Candice Chapman. Bye bye, everyone. Bye, Deplete, Amelia. Bye, everyone. I saw there is a lot of names everywhere. I love you guys, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye. Bye.